Hi guys, this is Rikke from Rikke Designs. I'm here with the third part of this making a lapbook series. So let's just get started. Last time we made this side here where we put that envelope, flip out envelope, and made this sort of photo album. So today we're going to work on this side here, and I've pre-cut some file folders and some smaller pieces of those papers I've used for decorating the covers, the inner covers. So I have cut 4 pieces of file folder, because what I want to make today is a sort of flip out for this panel. So I'm going to have 4 flips actually, so like this. And what I'm going to do, let me just grab just 1 second. So I'm going to cover up most of this background cover with all those flaps. So I was thinking I would put this sheet we didn't use for decorating the cover because it was a bit too small, for just laying and covering up those flaps. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. And then I've cut 12 pieces of this size here, which is 3.5 inches by 2. And then I've scored 3 sides for actually making a pocket. I've scored approximately 1/8 of an inch. And so I'm just going to cut off the corners. Like this. And then I'm going to ink up the edges. So I'll just do that real quick. I have already scored and folded and inked up the other 11 pieces. So I just left one for showing you on camera what I want to do. And here are the other pieces, and they're all inked up and scored and folded. So now I have 12 pieces. And what I'm going to do now, I think I'm starting off by gluing those 4 flip outs down. And I just need to check that they fit inside. Yeah, they don't. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece of each to make sure the books still are able to fold. I think those are great. Yeah, those. But I'm going to cut off just a tiny bit of these. I'm just going to do that. Just a moment. So, and then I'm going to round the corners, because I've done that to all the other corners just to make them look alike. And then I, of course, just inking a little bit more down here. Like that. And like that. So now I'm going to glue down all of these flips. So just grabbing my 3-in-1 glue. Like this. So, and before gluing the sides down, I want to make a sort of closure. I don't know if this will be long enough, but let me just try and look. It will. So I'm going to glue this piece of blue sari silk. It's the same as this closure here. I'm going to glue that down to the middle to fold over the flips. So I'm just laying some glue here. Like that and like that. So now we can glue those side panels down. So I'm just putting some glue here. Yeah. And then I'm going to put this inside just to make it look a little more pretty. And all the edges are inked up, yeah. So, and what I want to do now is to put a cap on my glue, of course. And then I want to ink those inners, just a tiny bit, inner edges. I did not think I would like ink on these, but I definitely do. So I'm just inking those up just slightly and real quick. Like this. So now it will close up like this. Why is there? Okay. I just need my bone folder to we are of course not finished yet, because what I want to do with all those pieces here is actually to make I'm upside down. So what I want to do with those is actually to make pockets. And for those side flips, I want to make side pockets. Like this. So I think I'm just going to glue those down. So now all the pockets are glued down. And what I was thinking with those pockets was, I was thinking to make a lot of small tags, smaller than this one, I think, because yeah, they fit in the pocket, but yeah. So what I was thinking was, in here I would make a envelope for storing all these tags, and then maybe a pen holder, and then I would make a sort of plate here with some script on to just let her know what I was thinking with those flips. So what I'm going to do is actually to write on all these pockets which month they represent. You know what I mean. All the pockets is a month. So what I was thinking was that she could write on those tags things the baby are doing, or things he achieves in that particular month, when he takes her first steps, and when he gets his first tooth and stuff like that. Because I was thinking that this book could be reused from year to year. So the first year she probably won't use these pockets as much, maybe because I think she is going to have a lot to think of when the baby arrives. But I was thinking that she could use it throughout his life, sort of, just to put in here that month where he achieves a certain thing. So it was the thought. So I was thinking that I maybe could use this one, which were some of the page cover decorations, which we didn't use, as the envelope. So I'm just going to score it to make a envelope. I'm going to score it about let me just think. About a centimeter. So about a centimeter. I need to get over here and score it like that. And then I was thinking to just I really need to think now. Let me just think. Okay. So let me just score the rest of the way of the paper. And here. Then I'm going to fold it over like this. And then I'm going to cut off, or maybe it hasn't, maybe it would work this way as well. And that way they could just stick out. Let me just have a look, like this. So okay, I'm going to cut one of those flaps. I just need to think again. Yeah, right here. And then I'm going to cut off this flap here. And then I'm going to cut off this other flap as well. So, and then I'm going to fold up. And then I need to decide if it should be an envelope or if it should be just a... No, I'm making an envelope. So I'm cutting off and then I'm going to mark where these flaps stops, so I could, let me just think again, it should be down, so it should be like this. and like this. And then I'm going to cut off those flaps as well. Yeah. So what we have left now is to just score where the fold should be. So I'm going to score it. Yep. So it's not even. Okay, let me just trim off. So now I'm going to ink up the edges. So here's my envelope, and I need some sort of closure for it. And I can't decide what type of closure. I was maybe thinking of doing. Oh, okay. I think I'm going for. Let me just grab my punch. This is going to be too big, isn't it? Let me just try. Which design should we go for? This one or the same? Maybe we should just go for the same design as the paper. Okay. Let me just see here if it's too big. It is too big, isn't it? Let me just grab another. So maybe this will work better. It's better, isn't it? So, like that. Maybe we should punch just another one just to make sure it will be steady enough. So I think this would, yeah. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue those together. To form this closure. Like this. And then I need to find some string. I think I'm just going for this black one, actually. And then I'm going for some threads. I was thinking of those, but I don't know if they will be too big for this. Okay, I'm going to ink up this circle. I'm going to remove all my scraps again. So, like that. And I should have punched a hole before I punched the circle, because there's no way I could center it. But maybe if I'm going with my awl, I would be able to center it more. No, actually not. But I think we're going to go for it anyway. Or what? It's really not centered, but maybe it's okay. It will be like that. Okay, and where do I want it? I want it down here, I think. So I'm just going to punch a hole here. And then I'm going to put this in here. close it. And then I want my other bread up in the flap. Yeah, just about here. And then I'm going to put this through. And then I'm going to cover up those spreads for making sure those tacks aren't sticking to those. Yep, great. And then I'm going for making this type of closure. I'm going to just make a knot under this bread. And then those strings will go around here to make it shut. I'm going to punch in a circle because I don't like that it's so off-centered, this spread. So it's better that way. So like that, and then I'm tying a knot on the string here, and yeah, and then I'm cutting it off like that. And so I want to glue down those sides. So now we have our small envelope for putting in tacks. Maybe I should find something to put over here just to make it. Okay, this one is actually perfect. I think I will do that. Like that. I'm just gluing this down. To cover up this spread. So now I want to glue this envelope down to the book where it should sit. It should sit here. Yeah. So I think this video is going to be long enough. So actually I was thinking to just add the title and the month in the next video. So I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe or what? No. Maybe I just add it off camera, because you know how I write, and yeah, I think that's what we are going to do. So actually that was all for now, and thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. So take care in this virus world. Bye.